Okay, friends, now we're going to read The Three Little Superpigs, Once Upon a Time, written by Claire Evans. The Three Little Superpigs, Once Upon a Time. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs. They dreamed of becoming superheroes. In fact, they were so obsessed that their family house became cluttered with all of their superhero collections. So one day, Mother Pig told her little superheroes it was time to find their own homes, and she waved goodbye. They walked for hours, crossing dangerous rivers and climbing steep cliffs, until finally they arrived at their destination, Fairyland. After an exhausting trip, the pigs decided to set up camp for the night and build their new home in the morning. While toasting marshmallows in their superhero costumes, they met a new friend, Little Red Riding Hood. She warned them about the big bad wolf who'd been terrorizing Fairyland. He kidnapped Mary's little lamb. He stole the sheep's clothing. He'd even been disguising himself as different grandmas and stole their clothing. The pigs were warned to be on their guard. The next morning, two of the pigs were desperate to play superheroes, so they built their houses as quickly as possible. The first little pig chose straw, and he gathered all he could find. The second little pig chose to build his house out of sticks, and he collected them from high and low. And in no time at all, their new homes were built. While his two brothers were having fun, the third little pig was patiently building his house out of bricks. He wanted to make sure it was strong and sturdy, so he worked very hard. Finally, all three houses were ready, and the pigs were happy in their new homes. Suddenly, the first little pig was startled by a terrible growl outside his window. It was a big bad wolf. Little pig, let me come in," he cried. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," squealed the panicked pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." Whoosh! And in one puff, he blew that house in. The first little pig ran for cover to his brother's house of sticks. Little pig, let me come in." "Not by the hair of our chinny chin chins," cried the pigs. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." Whoosh! He blew that stick house in. Dodging the flying sticks and falling debris, the two little pigs ran to their brother's house of bricks. Little pig, let me come in," demanded the wolf. "Not by the hair of our chinny chin chins." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." So he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed, but the brick house would not blow in. The wolf was furious. Suddenly, the pigs were startled by a loud clanging noise from outside. That cunning big bad wolf had made another plan to climb onto the roof and sneak down the chimney. Two of the pigs started to panic, but the third little pig had a super plan. He had been boiling a pan of water on the fire all along. So as the wolf came hurtling down the chimney, he fell bottom first into the hot, bubbling pan. With a piercing shriek, he jumped out of the water and straight into the pig's nest. The big bad wolf was defeated and carted off to prison. With Fairyland safe at last, the pigs' dream of becoming superheroes had finally come true, and the whole town cheered their new special name. Hooray for the 3 little super pigs! Okay, friends, tell Mom and Dad your favorite part of the story.